You've got 3 games coming up, all in a span of a week, and you want to use the same players in all 3 games. Impossible? Well, I'll show you how I do this on Football Manager. I'm going to share with you small little game-changing tricks that I employ in the game that allow me to get the best out of my players. Sometimes I may even want to go into a game. I'm looking at a situation in the game and thinking to myself, hey, you know what? I think my wingback should be scoring some goals today. How do I get him to run between defenders? Yes, all that and more coming right up. Chico, please don't go to the toilet. Okay, stay. Boom! Shakalaka! It's 2. If you have a thin squad and you need to use them in multiple competitions and you want to try and do well in at least a few of them, well, there's a function in the game that allows you to give your players a rest. Now, what I always do during busy periods is to give them a rest immediately after playing a game. Now, we got another match coming up. We've got a lot of games to be played. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to rest the majority of the squad that just played so that they don't get injured. Okay, look at the boys. They're super fit. Hey, thank you very much. Let's go, babies. Sir Alex Ferguson. Now, he is famous for not being predictable. Even when his team wins, he'll throw the hairdryer. And this is something that you also have to think about when you're playing the game Football Manager. Sometimes you could be doing well and it may not be good enough. You could be winning games, but you could have done a better job of it. Don't be shy. Yeah, a 2-1 win, 5-1 win is still a win, but we want to conserve our players' energy levels as well. Done. Saw that match out brilliantly. What the hell? I'm not happy with defensive work. I'm not happy with midfield work. I'm not happy with finishing. Done. See what happens. Or demotivated. See, in Alex Ferguson's own words, you cannot be predictable. In Football Manager, while the assistant manager does most of my team talks, I do make things unpredictable by taking over them myself sometimes. But occasionally I'll throw the boot. Occasionally I'll tell the boys to, give me their best. Things are never constant at Palemo. I can't stress how important bench strategy is. It's not as easy as just picking 7 players and going out to a Champions League away match. You got to think to yourself, okay, what are my weak areas of my tactic? Who do I take off? How do I keep going? How do I keep the engine room working for 90 minutes? What do I need to do to hold down a lead? Who do I change if I want to turn things around? Versatility becomes very important when you start considering all those factors. Okay, this game, we're going to take it to them. So bring Tassisio. He's going to win second balls for us all day long. Boba can come here, and can come here. Okay, Zuko can come here. And Zuko can come here and here. Hansen is going to come up here. Thomas will come for him. Now we get into a series of things that I do which revolve around game management. I look at opposing teams and I try and identify weaknesses. It's not that difficult. Let's just put it this way. If they have a playmaker, he kind of needs some attention. And then if you're looking out for Mazalas, the Mazalas, when they go playing their game, they are usually in the half spaces. So there's always space in the middle that you can exploit. What about those wingbacks? Yes, you see a formation with wingbacks, you know that flank is going to be attacking. You either put a lot of pressure on that flank and force that wingback to defend. Oh yeah, if you want to sit back and defend, which isn't exactly my style, you can, but then you're going to get 2-on-1 situations down your flank most of the time. So understanding what the opposition is trying to do will influence your game plan and what you can do with opposition instructions. This is what I did in one game. Okay, so we've got roaming playmaker. All right, what we're going to do is going to go to opposition. Next match only, go to the opposition instructions. Come in here. Let's take the roaming playmaker out of the equation. He's out of the equation already. We got a goalkeeper. We're going to trigger the press to defenders. The winger? Why am I pressing the winger? No. Don't press the winger. Okay. We got tight marking on this guy. Why we got tight marking on this striker? Well, okay, makes some sense. I think he's going to explode out. Right? All right, let's go. All right. Okay, now for this match only, Chico the Miko. Take on the lap again. Increase the tempo. Go up. And let's go. So I saw a playmaker and I decided to put more pressure. Then I also realized I can make life a living hell for the two defenders too, since we're going to be triggering press on them. I wanted my wingback to play between the fullback and the defender. Now, I know a lot of people are using inverted wingbacks to get that effect, but you can do that with wingbacks as well. It's so easy. All you have to tell them to do, go attack duty and sit narrow, and they will attack that space between the fullback and the central defender. Chico, nice work. To Ovono. Ovono feeds Chico. Oh, nice work from the boys. There's a lot of passing, good passing going on. And Chico's in. Chico's done it again. 2 goals in a row. We've released the mighty Chico. The mighty Chico has been released, unleashed again. Fatih Kanti, good run. Look at him, man, coming inside and then he just smashes that home. Here we go. Vang. Good reading of the game from Chico. Sagustin Anderson. Bella Kochak. Lozano out to Andy. Andy goes running down the flanks and then meets traffic. Oh, Andy, you're not impressing me, man. You are so not impressing me. Chico once again goes wide this time. Drops in a cross. It's a brilliant goal from Mikel Lozano. What a goal from Lozano. Ovono is really linking up plays, making Leones sweat. Chico. What a cross. Lozano finally scoring a goal. And the second goal, yeah, he does go down the flanks to cross the ball. Wingbacks who sit narrow, they don't ignore the flanks either. For me, a very important facet of the game is managing intensity. I like to be able to use the same 11 for maybe 3 games in 7 days. How do I do this? I manage in-game intensity by making a few changes to team instructions. Zuko, nice work. Kana, Noble, Bova. It's a cross. It's Lozano with the second goal. Okay, dial down intensity. Save the legs. Okay, defensive. We know what we're doing. Pump. That's it. That should be enough. Brings down the intensity. I avoid injury. Or at least I hope I avoid injury. This is how you dial down intensity, right? So, I mean, we don't adjust our lines. They will definitely come, but I don't think they will pose that much of a danger. I got AP now, CM. Yeah, that's it. We've done it again. There are also games when I recognize the need to make a tactical change because the AI may decide to go from one defensive formation to another that's even more defensive. And what do I do when I see something like this happen? Remember that wingback who likes to sit narrow and just go attacking up the pitch. Yeah, I make that change to a 4-3-1-2 as well. Roma is giving me a lot of problems. Lozano is not the fit for us in midfield. Where's Zuko? But to be fair, Roma have controlled this game. I'm a bit disappointed with how we're playing. Let's drop the tempo. I think we can get back into this game. Oh, they've gone into a defensive huddle. Okay, wingback attack. Hey, shish kebabs. Wingback attack. We're gonna take out Bova and bring on Chico. Saggy is tired, man. But the two defenders are the same. There's Zuko, edit, and then don't tackle hard. Tassisio, edit, don't tackle hard. Nice. Ovono, Zuko, back to Andy. What a Chico. Boom! Got a goal. Pushing Chico, asking to be a wingback. He drives to the flanks. Ovono coming in to score. Good. Now what we want to do, make sure this guy is taken off. We got to bring on Luca Flores. He's a bit more defensively resilient. You should be able to... boys, I got to push, man. You got to push. Cambiaso. Both teams want to win. Roma are just going through a bad spell. Cambiaso, out wide. Oh, good work from Guti. Fatih Kanti looks for options. Chico. Why am I so dumb? Take this off. Up the tempo. You know why? Because play out defense is just going to make my transition slow. First, they scored the goal, 1-0. The moment they scored the goal, they went to a huddle. They started going to a back 5, right? And then they want to defend the lead. So I decided, well, if they're going to those wingbacks what I can do is I can put more pressure on the wingbacks by turning these guys as their wingbacks. I'll turn my boys into wingbacks on attack. So they'll get up the pitch a bit more. They'll be a bit more aggressive in getting up the pitch. Then I also remove this player out defense, because when you do player out defense, the ball goes from the goalkeeper to the defender, then to the midfielder. Hey man, I don't want that. Okay, I want the ball to go up because we're looking for winners. So this is what I just done. Then we also push, remember this? But now I'm making a change because we've taken the lead. We're tired. We just finished a merry-go-round in Europe. I want my boys, I want this zone, because this is like a zone, right? Okay, basically creating an area where you want players to tackle. I want this zone to drop back. I don't want you to play the offside trap because we're tired. I'm not going to drop my defensive line because that means that there's going to be a distance between my fullbacks and my midfield. I don't want that to happen. So I want him to track back. Now, now what I'm doing is I'm dropping to defensive mentality, but still maintaining this. Essentially, what I'm telling my boys now is, hey, now I want you to not be, I don't need to go crazy bringing the ball forward anymore, right? Okay. So defensively, measure your passes. And then what this effect does is it drops my intensity. I can try and avoid injuries and see out the game. That's it. For me, managing games and balancing intensity are a big part of playing Football Manager. It allows me to get the best out of my players and, use the same first 11 for as many matches as I possibly can. Of course, things can get very challenging. The first two games might not be against champions. The next one certainly is. He's not match sharp, that's the only problem. Bova, no, not playing Bova. Okay, Bova is starting. Flores is starting. Bella Kochap is starting. He's starting. Okay, most important thing, dribble more, correct. Okay. Tarcisio, Fatikanti, Zuko, I want him to attack the center or go wide. Now we check the tactic. Okay, time to check the tactic, guys. Boom. Okay, according to the information that we got here, complete forward, inside forward. They're going to cut in this way. They got complete wing back doing the merry-go-round. Like, I'm going to come. Oh my God, this is going to be funky, man. They're going to be very attacking. Okay, so do we want to take the game to them? Let's go, baby. Yeah, just this game alone, we're going to, I lose, right? We're going to go away from home. We're going to take the match to them. Okay, we're going to do an underlap on the left side, send one guy to look, and then, yep. In that case, you know who's playing, right? Chico. We might lose, but hell, man. But this is going to be the test. This is a 6-pointer as far as we're concerned. That's what we'll do. Okay, we're going to have a strike force of Hansen and Kana. If I need to switch to a 4-3-1-2, we can, because we got two good strikers in that position. Okay, so that's the plan. Okay, opposition instructions. We want to put the pressure on these two. Yep, this is fine. We will not tight mark him. Where's the trigger press? You, roaming playmaker, you're going to come out as a wing back, so I'm going to put a trigger press on you. So if you make a mistake, we got this whole area. We'll be putting pressure on the area. At least that's a theory in my head. Okay, that's a theory in my head. Okay, whether it's going to work or not, I don't know, man. Hands on hips, first time. Hands on hips, I have faith in you. Attackers, outstretched arms. Go and have some fun. No. I don't want that. Yeah, baby, come on. So far, it's even Stevens, man. Almost close. 1-1. There we go. Encourage the team. Second shot coming out. Demand more. Otomori. Brahim. Okay, they're putting pressure. Sanchez the ball is with. Good challenge there from the boys in midfield. Bella Kochap. Sagustin Anderson, the man who nobody wants to sign. And it's true. Chico is in. Chico scores again. We knew that if we bought Chico on, the idea here was he's done it a few times this season by getting inside, doing those kind of fantastic runs. Chico has done it yet again. Chico, can you just stay on the stream? Don't go away. Yeah. Don't move, Chico. Do not, Chico. Have you left? Are you not there? Chico, don't even go to the toilet. Chico, please don't go to the toilet. Okay, stay. Boom! Shakalaka! It's 2. This is what you do, Chico. This is what you're capable of, Chico D'Amico, and we don't know what your attributes are like. I'm worried about the energy levels later. I can't keep this up. It's a third. Let's go. Nice. Flores. That's why he's playing. Bella Kochap to Flores. Come on, Flores. Bella Kochap out to Agustin Anderson. Captain, my captain. Hiko Martins. Yeah, we're attacking because we can't defend. You can't save the day. Chico again. Chicks. 1-2 buckle my shoe. He's in the area. Hansen far post. His cross wasn't good enough. It's a start, man. It's a start. I need to build toilet. Yeah, you have to build a toilet next to the PC. I don't care. You don't leave. Okay. You do not leave. Okay. All right. Yeah. So, okay, guys. I gotta keep calm. It's gonna be massive, if we can do this. Okay. This intensity we can't keep up. There, I knew it. I can't keep this intensity going. I can't keep this intensity. This intensity is gonna kill me. Okay, Chico now doesn't have to do all that running, right? Do that. The underlap also I'm going to remove. Okay, because this is actually a very attacking left side. I could get into a lot of trouble. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this. I'm going to remove this. But the reason why I'm doing this is very simple. How I play in the first half was a zone of compression. Essentially, I've got a zone of compression in their half. I'm literally playing the game in their half. I'm throttling the game. But my players are going to get tired very, very fast. I know my defenders are slow, right? We've seen it a few times, right? Balls over the top and they go, this ball came over the top. So, yeah. So what I'm doing now is I'm doing this so they can track back. We're dropping it all the way down to cautious. Got to start seeing out the game from the 48th minute, man. See, it's very risky. Very risky. Goal awarded. We're doing team talks, right? Yeah, I know. This is going to be tough, man. Okay, no more player defense. Oh, we're not doing player defense. I want to throttle the game for a while. Hansen is gonna come here. Kana is just not doing enough. Oh no. The next substitute was supposed to be these guys. AC Milan go. Okay, Cassiri coming off. Okay, good. Alright, we got Cassiri coming off. Zuko is coming on. This is a throw from Chico. Chico finds Gutierrez. Does he have the legs? He gets in, takes a shot, making sub. We're going to keep that pressure on their left flank going. We're going to bring on Charlie Noble, the youngster. Give him a chance. I know it's a couple of minutes, but he has to learn what it means to be a player for this club. He's only 17 years old. We're going to talk to him. He's undoubtedly feeling the pressure. We're going to say, no pressure on the boy. I want him to experience this. These are what matches are like here at Palermo. Yeah! We went to Milan and we took 3 points from them. For me, Football Manager isn't a game about finding out what the best tactic is or, assembling the best 11 possible in the world. I mean, if you could put 11 of the best players in your team, any tactic would win. You probably wouldn't even need to play. But what if you have a bunch of average players and you want to win the title with a bunch of average players? Then it's about managing matches. It's about managing intensity. It's about extracting the best out of your players. It's about being unpredictable. It's about finding versatility in your players. These are all the small little things that are going to make, or at least it's made my game a bit more interesting. I hope you enjoyed today's show and you found it useful, maybe even interesting. Please let me know in the comments below. Meanwhile, you guys stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.